Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica and I created dolledupbyj. So in today's video, I want to discuss beauty products that I don't think are worth the money from my experience and what I think you should buy instead. So if you're here for it, give the video a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and let's get to the video. So guys, I love beauty products. I've done so many videos, I've done reviews, I've done hauls on this channel about beauty. There's a playlist, I will link it for you. I used to have a beauty blog that the website is somewhere. I used to do a lot of beauty and product reviews, and then it kind of transitioned more into the analytical fashion and luxury fashion. But still, there is a place in my heart on this channel with beauty reviews. So I just wanted to share with you a couple things. So first thing that is near and dear to my heart is that I don't think you should buy luxury makeup mists. Like, a lot of things will be marketed as a makeup setting spray or a refreshing spray or just like a makeup fix mist, something like this. Like the MAC one is good, yes. But anything I think that's a luxury beauty brand that has a makeup spray, unless it has amazing reviews, I don't think it's worth the money. Like, I was browsing around at one of the department stores and I wanted to try a new makeup setting spray, and I'm just getting the Urban Decay because that one is literally tried and tested, and I got the Extra Glow Mist. I really like it. But previously to that, I was using the Clarins Fix Makeup Long-Lasting Makeup Hold Hydrate, Refreshes, and Soothes. This is okay, to be honest. It does hydrate, but it doesn't have that fine of a mist. And as it was running out, it was really starting to spit at me, and there's still like a little bit in there, but I don't even really use it other than to like dampen a beauty blender because it just doesn't really do much. And honestly guys, for the money and for what you want, I would just get the Urban Decay. The Derma Blend one is very good as well, but anything that's kind of designer luxury, like I remember when the Charlotte Tilbury one came out, I really wanted it. And then there's a Dior one, there's a Chanel one, there's even a YSL Beauty one. Unless I'm seeing rave reviews on those products, I just don't think it's worth the money. The Morphe Continuous Aerosol one as well is very good. I don't know if people are still buying Morphe or what's happening with that, but that is also a very good mist. And I just think that the money you're spending on these designer luxury ones that are going to be like $60 or something like that, Canadian dollars or more, if you're in Dubai, the makeup here is very expensive. I just don't think it's worth it, because a makeup setting spray is basically to take down kind of like the powdery look of your makeup when you're finished and also hold it in place all day. And if some of these nozzles aren't fine enough, if the makeup isn't lasting any better and it's just a hydrating mist, I could literally just buy a bottle of Evian aerosol and know that's gonna do the trick, you know, for hydrating. I don't need it. So that's just where I stand on makeup mists, and I used to try a lot of them. Even some drugstore ones I've tried, the misters are just not good, and I honestly every time just go back to Urban Decay. Okay, next item that I want to talk about, the camera might die, oh my god, I'm playing with fire. Next item I want to talk about is the ice globe trend. I think that it's kind of just a money grab. I know that it's for like depuffing and, you know, contouring the face, but at the end of the day, I've tried Jade Rollers, and what I really find has stuck is this. You can get these literally on Amazon. This is by the brand Sand and Sky. It's an Australian skincare brand. They have really good masks as well. This was sent to me in PR ages ago, and I love it. I still talk about it to this day. This is so nice, and the reason I like this is because you can really just sculpt the cheekbones with it. You can apply pressure and just carve out those cheekbones. With a Jade Roller, it's more flat, and you can kind of do the same thing, but I just love that this is the double kind of ball system, and you can just like really get those cheekbones. You can get under the eyes, you can do the eyelids, you can do the jawline simultaneously, which I really enjoy in the morning. You put this in the fridge. It's the same effect as like those ice rollers. I think that in terms of duality and practicality, and also just not needing so much extra stuff in your bathroom, the ice globe trend, it's okay, it's cool, but literally sticking something like this that's metal, which conducts heat and cold, right, in the fridge, take it out in the morning, and it's got the two balls. God, does this sound dirty? It's got these dual roller actions. I love it. I love this so much. I think I've had this for over 1 year. I love it. It still looks basically brand new. You can get other ones that are a little bit cheaper on like Amazon or Noon if you're in the UAE. I think this sells for maybe like $40 US, but it's so nice. It's like got a bit of weight to it as well. Feels very sturdy, and I absolutely love it so much. Okay, next item that I'm passionate about that I'm not so in love with is primers. You might disagree on this, and 100% if you love any of these other products I'm mentioning, these are just my opinions, but I feel like in the beauty world, there's so much layering and layering and layering of products, and I've had so many experiences with primers as well, where I put on a moisturizer, it's soaked in, and then I put on a primer, and then I do foundation, and then it just starts pilling, because some of the primers have silicones in them, and if you're already putting on a moisturizer and then a primer, it's just like too much going on. Camera died. So, am I in the frame? Oh, what's going on here? The Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer I have tried and I find really good. Also the Derma Blend like jelly primer is nice if you want something that really grips your makeup. Other than that, I just really don't see like results or lasting power. Like I've recently tried again, I had a sample of the Makeup Forever like moisturizing primer, and I'm like, well, it's a moisturizing primer, but I just moisturize, so like what is the point of this? There's just too many layers on the skin. Personally, makeup artists or anyone with a makeup artistry background or anyone who is just a consumer might disagree with me, but I just find for overall like enhancement of the makeup, I don't really notice that much of a difference. Now, if you do really want like a smoothed appearance, like the Benefit Professional is very nice, but it kind of just like fills in your pores as well, which you really need to make sure you're properly cleansing your face. Otherwise you could get clogged pores as it's full of silicone, you know? So that's the only thing. And also just for me, because where I live in Dubai, it's so hot that if I have too many layers on the face, I don't want my makeup to have any reason to be slipping off throughout the day. Like I used to use this, I still have like, I don't know, a good amount left. It's the Dior Forever Skin Veil SPF 20. All it really does is illuminate your makeup a little bit, but any illuminating primer as well. If you're going to put a full coverage or like mattifying foundation over top, any effect that gives is completely just gone after. So it's really just a waste of money in my opinion. And the only advantage really is that it has an SPF underneath, but so many foundations now also have SPF. So I just don't think it's personally worth it to me. Okay, next one I've touched on before is luxury mascaras. And I'm not talking like, you know, Sephora brands. I'm talking like, this is controversial, but I'm talking like Dior Show, something from Saint Laurent, something from even like Givenchy or any of these really luxury brands. I feel like you're just kind of paying for the name and the packaging, and there's so many other good alternatives out there that are drugstore that are very good that also don't cost as much money. Like, what is going on? I just don't see the point of spending $50, $60. I know in the US it's probably less, it's like 30 to 40, but here makeup is really expensive and I'm Canadian, so everything in my head is Canadian dollars. So I just don't see the point of spending that much on a mascara. And I've had so many mixed results as well. Like even trying high-end mascaras, I don't find just because they're more makes them better. I really like the Essence Princess Lash. Someone commented on one of my last videos of Get Ready With Me that it had like microplastics in it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you truly can't win. But for the sake of like beauty on a budget, that is a really great mascara if any of you are looking, because I've tried so many. If you are a more luxury person though, I really love the Hourglass Caution Mascara or the NARS Climax Mascara, but I found that the NARS Climax like volume one, the black tube, it was just like so messy and it would always leave black marks like under my eyes. It was just not a vibe. Next product I'm gonna talk about, these little things, these scalp massagers. Okay, I understand it's kind of like, you know, it's nice in the shower, but it's like these things are rubber and they really can't massage your scalp like that well. I mean, I have extensions as well, so I have to be really careful. I don't really use this ever anymore. I just find this tangles my hair, and honestly, there's nothing that this does that like your nails can't do, unless you have just really short nails. I understand that, but if you have like a decent nail, there's no reason you can't just like get in there yourself, and it's so much quicker than having to like grab this thing and just like go over like sections. It's just another $10 that you really don't need to spend, and it's room in your cabinet of just some piece of junk that you really don't need. And so what would I buy instead? Probably nothing, honestly. I would probably just use my hands. So that's it. I know that those are like super trendy, and in a lot of people's like aesthetic videos, they have their like scalp massagers, whatever. I mean, listen, if that's something that you enjoy and you like, use it. Just personally for me, it's not really something that I find I get a value from, but it could be also because I have extensions, you know? Okay, next item are anti-humidity sprays. Now, I don't talk about this as something that's like anti-humidity only sprays. So the thing is with hair products, right? There's so many categories and layers that you put in. Like you get out of the shower, let's say you use a detangling mist. let's say you use a leave-in conditioner, let's say you use a hair oil on the ends, but then you're going to go style. So you might add a styling cream, or you might add a volumizing gel to your roots, or you might add something else, a blow dry cream, something like that. So if you're using already some sort of styling cream, oil on the ends of your hair, if you're using like a detangler, anything like that, then after your style you're going to use a hairspray. It's just so many layers of product to also use like a humidity only like mist. You know, I know there's so many anti-humidity mists out there, but the only thing that really makes sense is if it's anti-humidity like technology in the styling cream you're using, or if it's a spray, which is like a 2-in-1, which is the Color Wow Dream Coat I've mentioned before. This is the Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. It is anti-humidity, magically transforms texture, and has amazing humidity proofing powers. It lasts 3 to 4 shampoos. I actually find it lasts maybe like 2, but honestly this makes your hair so smooth, so nice. And it also is a heat protectant, and it helps with humidity. Now, if I was just to regularly style my hair on a day that I'm not washing it, I probably wouldn't use an anti-humidity spray and a heat protecting spray, you know. This product also, you have to dry it in the hair. It's not meant to be used on dry hair, just FYI. But it's just so many layers, you know. So I would just make sure, if you do want something that's anti-humidity, etc., I would just make sure it's in your styling cream instead of having like yet another product layered on top. And as well, a lot of these spray products, they have a lot of alcohol in them. So if you're already using a hairspray and like an anti-humidity spray and a heat protecting spray, there's a lot of alcohol going into your hair and drying out the cuticles of your hair. So as little spray kind of products as possible, usually a little bit better. I hope you guys have enjoyed this kind of brief beauty video. What are your thoughts on all these things? Do you like to use these products? Do you like the alternatives? Let me know in the comments down below if you like my beauty videos as well and you want to see more of them. And if you guys are new here, definitely consider subscribing for more content. Give the video a thumbs up. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I love you, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.